owl-eyed and infinitely charming 84-year-old Iris Barrow Apfel is the subject of the sleeper exhibit of the season. Mrs. Apfel, a rare bird even among the fashion flock, is celebrated by the Metropolitan Museum of Art. For the first time ever, the Met paid tribute to a living person's wardrobe.
I can't believe that it's all mine and that it took so long to collect. I mean, when you see it all together, it's a whole different ballgame than when you have it in a million boxes and have to crawl under the bed to get something out.
It is a wardrobe. It's an unusual exhibit in the sense that it's the first time the Met has done an exhibition on a personal style. You would never think of putting Himalayan jewelry with an haute couture gown, but it works quite well. And this is really quintessentially the Iris Apfel look. Unusual juxtaposition, but some which are fun, creative, but they're fresh. Her look is whimsical, but it is very disciplined. She is not trying to shock, she's just being herself. What's interesting is this oversized necklace from South India. She purchased it in the US, has never been to Asia actually, and thought it was actually worn by men as a belt. And we found out actually recently that it was actually worn by a cow during a festival. The cows are dressed up with garlands of flowers and jewelry. If you look at the pants up close, I don't know if you know that many women over 80 who's worn python pants by Tom Ford for Gucci. So she's cool. Cool bird, as we can call it.
Well, it's very nice, you know, at my tender age to be called visionary and hip and cool and hot. I've always dressed for myself or for my husband. If my husband doesn't like it, I won't do it. But most of the time, I mean, once or twice, well, we have had a few, but mostly he sees the error of his ways. I bought this jacket many, many, many years ago in the flea market, and I wear it with a necklace that is minority Chinese, and it's an Islamic belt, and South Indian bracelets. I've always loved bracelets, and I've always piled them on, and they just become, everybody said, that's your signature. And then I got old and started to wear glasses, and people said, no, that's your other signature. So, cockeyed Jenny. This is 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of a little Ralph Rucci corner. I think he's absolutely wonderful. I think he's the greatest designer going today. I have always felt that I dress to please myself. I don't want to go out of my way to offend anybody, but if they don't like it, I think it's their problem, not mine.
If you ask Mrs. Apfel about any possible fashion faux pas, be prepared for her reaction.
Oh, that's a very rude question.
There's nothing subtle about Iris Apfel, I can give you that much. She always calls herself the world's oldest teenager. In many ways, she really is.
I think dressing should be a playful matter, and I think you should enjoy it and have as much fun and give people as much fun to look at it.